Ah, hello. What you are about to view is a chronicle of myself, Edmund Gaunt, and my companions as we try to discover how magic fell onto this realm. You will see battles, you will see wits, politics, and much more. This is not a journey for the faint of heart. Beware of what lies ahead. Enjoy.
Welcome to Fate Awakens, episode 48. Before we get started, we have two announcements over here.
Hey guys, just wanted to thank you so much for being fans of our show. I wanted to offer up an opportunity for you guys to become part of our membership club. If you go onto our YouTube site, you can join our membership club. It is $2.99 a month. And what that's going to do is that's going to give you extra badges that are going to be associated with your username on YouTube. It's also going to give you access to a members-only chat that you can join when our shows air every Friday. That you can chat it up with other fans and talk about the show and talk about what you like, what you don't like. Maybe ask questions, which we can then use on our above table episodes, which would be great. But if you like what you see here and you want to support us, consider joining our membership club. And if not, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well as our other social medias on Facebook and Twitter and Reddit and all of our other social medias under Fate Awakens. And I'll kick it over to Justin.
Yes, speaking of subscribers, I got a couple people here I want to shout out.
Woo, shout out.
I want to shout out Abraham James.
You the man, Abraham.
He's in the comments, he's making shit up. Mm-hmm. We got Babu Khan. We got Laura World. Okay. Laura World. Doesn't sound like a real name, but it's definitely your username.
It's a cool username.
You're there. Piers Reese. Piers Reese.
I see what they did there.
Also, Rosemary, I know, is a huge fan.
Rosemary
Fletcher.
Yep.
She was all in the comments for episodes.
Thanks,
she
Rose.
is a big fan. She's one who stays awake. I'm not sure what time zone she's in, but she has made it clear, I stay awake for your premieres.
Appreciate you.
So shout out to Rosemary.
That's what's up.
Rosemary, here's to you.
Thank you. And hitting it back over to Chris.
All right. Well, last episode, instead of fighting, y'all decided to go political.
That's different.
Once.
Weird,
diplomatic even.
Weird, yeah.
I still don't know how I feel about it yet.
Sad face Rimdale.
Rimdale's like,
Rimdale has admitted he's got 8 marked.
7 kills.
7 kills, but he's got number 8 marked.
Yes, exactly.
But Neil has now seen Orcish Penis.
Yes, it was,
that's what we're starting the episode.
that's what it is.
Jethro Salt.
It's actually half orc,
Neil has
so
never seen Orcish Penis.
Jethro has, I'm sorry. But y'all talked to Gillen.
Who was number 1?
Who was number 1, now number 2.
Which, by the way,
Neil
Now number 2.
is now number 1.
Jethro!
Jethro, sorry.
Stop using my government name.
But here's the thing. It's really nice now that Jethro has shares in the company because now he can vote.
I've got stocks, allegedly.
He can vote.
I'm a voting member now.
It's like Bleach, but in reverse.
It's kind of neat.
It's like the Espada, but the reverse of it.
Yep.
It's pretty nice. I still haven't gotten my welcome package yet, which is kind of rude. I'm expecting a t-shirt and a mug.
Yep.
It is what it is.
But
Orientation.
Freshman orientation.
y'all learned all 12 members,
Yep.
cult members,
true.
council members, sorry,
Council.
all their names,
Yep, none of them
and
are
pretty much
close,
their
so.
I wrote them down.
ways
No women.
of fighting.
No women.
Nope, not anymore.
Kinda
Y'all got
disgusting.
rid of the one.
No women and children.
Yeah. No.
Wow, are we the bad guys?
I think
No,
we're the bad
We
guys.
specifically targeted the one woman.
All I'm saying is, orcs get a bad rep. Not a single orc on the entire 12
Well,
ranks.
we don't know that.
Yeah.
We don't know the race.
Yeah, we don't know the races. We just know.
Some
the
of
You
them.
got some of
He
them.
only
Any
named
clerics?
a few.
I didn't see any clerics either.
No wizards.
Well, that's because
It was like a bunch of magic people.
who would want clerics on their council? They're
I don't know.
useless.
People that get hurt a lot. The
They don't.
wounded.
They don't get hurt.
They don't believe in
infirm.
the same.
We also
Elderly.
found out that the 3 names that we had been looking for, only one of them is actually on the 12.
Killed the clerics.
Dominus.
That was Dominus, the leader of the pack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dominus.
Tyrannus is the general.
That makes me think Tyrannus and Principus are way bigger.
I'm thinking it's like a
Oh.
3-headed giant type thing.
Okay.
Like Dominus is the political leader.
Okay.
Tyrannus is the
general.
military leader, and Principus is like the overseer of like
Propaganda,
the operations.
like,
He's like
operations.
he's the operations guy.
Yeah.
And there's 2 more heads that we don't
There's
know
2
of.
more we don't know about. Sneaky.
And then it's just Tiamat.
Oh, right, because that's not 140.
That
It's
is
a
142.
5-headed dragon.
Yeah, this is Megazord and Tiamat.
It's a 5-headed dragon.
Are we fighting Tiamat this campaign?
This is Chris, of course we're fighting Tiamat.
The Tiamat is sitting right there.
Right
Yeah.
there. But at the very end, Gillen decided to give you all a gift.
Well,
Open up a teleportation circle going to Aussie Rim.
Yeah. It's very
was-
nifty.
he was real smug about it, though.
Well, we
bit.
figure to get a presence with Principus or an audience,
Dominus.
we need Dominus,
Dominus
or
or
any of the 3 5-headed snake.
We need to make an impression.
We have to make an impression. We
I
have
think
to
we're just assuming there's 5 heads now.
kill Osos.
Yeah.
Killing Osos will definitely at least give us some clout.
I mean,
And
mortally
even if
wounding
it
the poor,
doesn't, we still
and
need
then
to do that
killing
anyway.
Osos, like,
so,
which, I mean, it sounds, to the way Gillen phrased it, it seems like Osos is kind of like a thorn in their side because he keeps like making these power plays.
he's like at least annoying.
yeah, he's like a buzzing
But
guy.
it's not even as powerful.
If we knock him out and we're like, hey Dominus, listen, you do you, we do us.
If
we
this
just
gives
don't do
if
that.
this gives us voting rights, like I'm cool with it.
I mean, it
Oh,
might help.
and we all have. This may be an in-game conversation, but we all have disguises. So if we needed to infiltrate a meeting,
yeah.
we could.
I mean, I have
We
disguise
all,
self, so
we all have robes
Oh,
as
we
well.
could be like, we have a ring. We could be like, yeah, we're representatives. We heard you wanted
and
to
we're
join.
higher than him.
we can literally roll up. I put on the ring with my disguise
That's
self.
happening
We're
right
your-
now.
we're your-
I'm an actual member.
your
You guys
bodyguard.
all put on cloaks with the blank rings.
Fucking Black Ops.
And then
We're doing
we
this
all
right
just
now.
show our rings, and Osos has to be
Yes.
like, hey.
Hey! All right,
I got
we'll
too
get into
excited.
it.
All right, so we made our plan.
Take it away, Mr. DM.
Yeah, take it away,
So-
DM.
I need to-
As you step through the circle and enter Aussie Room, there is an awfully dark shadow cast upon
Again?
I forgot about
Aussie Room. You look up, and not only is it a tear, you can physically see into the Shadowfell at this point.
Oh, it's getting
All right, let's head into my library.
with a hot air
and hang
balloon.
out.
We can
change of plan. Let's.
I am unfamiliar with this place. Where is your library?
Oh.
Directly.
It's the it's the large building in front of us.
It's the biggest one.
It's the biggest building.
Bulgrim, this is where we met them.
Oh, no.
We wandered into town. They offered us food and drink. It
Can
was
I
magical.
like kind of shuffle through my library for shit that I now realize is relevant, but didn't when we left?
You have
Yep.
your-
Yep. The whatever list you have is the most relevant you have.
Okay.
Oh, you have that long list.
No, I did have that long list, but
As soon as you're in your library, your front door of your library is actually kicked in, and Wrath is there with a large, like, hatchet. Like, who are you? Get out!
Look at Rat.
Oh,
Who's Rat?
hi.
Wrath. What are you doing in my home?
No one's been here, so I guarded place.
Squatting.
This is an extremely large human. Like, almost
When I
8 foot
saw him,
tall.
I like produced 2 like
Buffy.
black flames and then just pulled him back in. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, he's cool.
Wrath? Wrath is the
lumberjack.
old lumberjack
There you go.
here that we had. Very good friends with Irene. And Droll, of course. Wrath, thank you for guarding my place, but we would like to stay here tonight.
I've got safer place outside of town. Shadows infiltrate everything at night.
Well, you've been here longer. I will follow your lead.
Yes. Draw's old place, actually.
May he rest in peace.
Very well.
Sadness.
Yes, it was quite remote.
We can pull some beds from here if you want. Those two might be able to carry one. I can carry two.
Yes, we could carry at least the mattresses, not the entire bed.
Oh.
Gonna carry 2.
I'm gonna.
We can at least carry the mattresses out.
Yeah, while we're walking, I'm just gonna have a conversation with Edmund, and I'm just gonna say, Edmund, this is. I have not visited one of your homes before, but are you the leader of your town?
There was 3 leaders of our town, actually. A couple elves and myself. My lineage from my family, all named Edmund Gaunt, have been building this library, but we've had a couple older elves as well. Keep the peace.
I wonder what.
Wrath,
Oh, go ahead.
what let me flip on back.
So the first
Page
page.
1.
That's what I did. Page 1 of my first notebook.
Look at that. Walk down memory lane. It's like one of those flashback episodes.
What are Yelren and Ayla doing?
Time for reminiscing.
Well, Alar
This is a filler.
perished on the first night. His body is buried out back. I can show you if you'd like. Yelren, we never found his body.
Yelren was a great hunter. I'm surprised. I would be surprised if he was bested by these foul beasts.
Perhaps, Edmund, we should pay our respects.
We could just do what we came for.
This is like on the way to.
I mean, if it's on the way, we can stop by and visit the gravesite.
I can show you.
Yeah, it'd probably
No,
be,
no,
probably be nice.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Man.
But saying you've not found Yelren's body is quite a hope. I hope Aussie Ruin has, as Yelren was such a great hunter that I highly doubt he's passed away. But let us continue to Drawl's old abode. And on the way, I will also sending Razim
Okay.
and say we're on the way to Drawl's old abode. We're on the way to Drawl's old abode. We are aiming to kill Osas tonight. Stay clear or join us. Your choice.
Okay.
Edmund.
He responds saying, Edmund, I did something horrible.
Yeah.
That's all he said?
He's
Jesus.
continuing. I think I opened another one.
Uh-oh.
I was running from a bear.
Oh, shame.
We didn't hear this.
Alright.
Yeah, I know.
I don't mention that to anyone.
Yeah, you know.
You know what happens if you do!
I don't mention that to anyone because that's a problem we can't actually deal with right now.
Yeah, that's a later problem.
That's a whole different problem we cannot deal with right now, so I do not mention that to anyone.
I see you doing
respect
your little mind voodoo thing and be like, perhaps you should tell Irene that we've arrived.
I do not think that would.
I
Make her
think
very
she
happy.
would be happy to know that we've arrived and are preparing. We will prepare the monastery for her arrival.
How about if we're gonna let Irene know, we'll do it after we have everything taken care of.
I think the best time to tell her is now before she gets here.
for forgiveness.
Oh, but she will not get here for many months
Maybe
now.
we do this and
True.
then leave immediately.
She's at least 3 months away, so
Yes.
we have 3 months.
We have plenty of time to prepare.
We can sit here for
place
3
her.
months.
Yes.
Yeah, she's awfully slow. To be fair,
We're not doing that.
we expedited.
I
let's disguise
I laugh
plan.
it off casually.
Shouldn't get Amazon Prime. That's the problem.
But we do need to rest at somewhere.
Yeah.
Smash cut to us resting.
All right, so y'all get to his house. It looks not. It looks almost exactly how it was. You see, his bed and his father's bed have been kind of crammed together to fit Wrath. It's like I know there's not much room, but wherever you can fit.
Yeah, we'll just slam beds down wherever.
Yep.
The miracle of bedrolls. What are we doing in the morning?
Good question, Dominic.
We'll head to Osas in the morning, and I believe. Do I know anything based off Osas's routine? Like, is he more awake in the morning, or does he stay up later at night? Like, what is his kind of general routine? Is he a early riser, or is he a early bedder? You know, like, can we jump on him in his sleep?
From what you remember in the past, he was
So for the past 80 years, gotcha.
he was an early morning guy.
All right, so we want to go at night. Is what I want to say to everyone.
Question.
You don't know if that's changed since everything's
I
happened.
don't, but based off my knowledge,
Yes.
based off my knowledge, he goes to bed early.
Perhaps some recon. How long?
Question.
We've made this travel before. How far is it?
A few hours,
What if we make him
like
come?
6-8 hours, somewhere around
If we
there.
make him come to us,
Set a trap.
Then we
Yeah.
would not have the element of surprise.
Set a trap.
we're not. What do we gain from surprise?
What does he gain from coming to us?
He doesn't have an entire monastery of monks around
I'm
him.
gonna hold up the one pillar and say, "We have something he desperately wants." That we
Yes, perhaps
And then, like,
perhaps disguising ourselves as pillars. Then.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, we heard, he's never really seen you before, right?
No.
Just be like, I'm a
he's-
new holder of the ring.
Yeah. I can also disguise myself to someone he's never seen easily.
Yes, but how would we contact him?
We'll walk up to the.
Sending?
I think we should walk right up to
Yes,
the
but
monastery.
he knows my voice.
He doesn't know mine. I've never held a conversation with
Why
him.
do we need to have sending? Walk right up to the front door of the monastery as an envoy from the pillars themselves. He will invite us in with open arms.
But we don't know if the pillars.
But
is
we
that-
don't want to have this fight in the monastery.
But we can tell him there's a recent. No, we don't fight him. Tell him there's a recent vacancy, and we need to take him somewhere more private.
But from what you have told me, the pillars in the time that we've spent since we teleported here, because I was not part
I
of
feel
the
like the pillars are going to
conversation,
amplify him.
is that they do not easily give away their rings.
No, we're going to tell him that we know he's been petitioning for one for quite some time. He's made himself very well known with the
And
way
he-
he's.
now he can get the lowest tier rank.
And now
Ah.
the position, the secondary position has opened up with the passing of Kapoor.
No. We know the first position is
No, no.
opened up with the passing of
I have
Gillen.
I have the first ring.
I
So
know,
I'm
that's
gonna
what I'm
say-
saying. It has to be Gillen that passed away, not Kapoor.
No, we say Kapoor passed. I will be moving to the rank 2 spot, and am looking for a successor. I've recognized your power.
No, but he's going to know that Gillen was the first spot.
Gillen knew all 12 of the ring holders.
Yes, as they all do. Presumably.
But he knows I'm not Gillen.
Yes, that is why we must say you took Gillen's ring and are willing to offer it to him.
Sure.
But if we are disguised as hidden pillars, would they willingly offer a ring to another if they were?
We need to spin it as we need, like,
I need
something
someone
out
I
of
can
him.
trust. Yeah.
Yes.
We need something from him.
I would
can we
rather have
get?
an ally at the number 1 position rather than someone buying
Spin
the
it
spot.
spin it as we're not, we're getting power, but we're unstable. We need a stabilizer, basically. Someone loyal to us. That he would.
We are prepared to take the number 2 slot, and I would like someone that I trust in the number 1 slot rather than someone buying for my
And
power.
I'm sure he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll take this deal, and then I'll betray them and backstab and get both rings, which is fine for us."
In reality, we murder the shit
But we
out
don't
of him.
have both rings anymore.
I mean, we don't need it. We just need him to
of
not
magic
be
we
in
have
his
to
monastery by
conjure
his
something
pillar
like
that he's actively siphoning magic from. As, my
We
thing
have
is, I just don't
these
want to have that
rings,
fight
not
in the
hard to do.
monastery.
All right, well, we can try it.
I think it's a solid plan.
Yes, we will
We
bring him
meet
to
in the middle
Thrall's.
of the woods then.
We set up a trap.
In between
We can meet him in the
Ossibur-
monastery, tell him we need to meet somewhere else, and on the journey there. Pull the
No,
trigger.
we must sending him
Has he
beforehand.
has he seen you before?
Briefly.
You can you do the mask?
And as of course I can. And
So-
I'll disguise myself as Drawl.
Okay, so what if we? How about this? We'll meet in the middle. You just we draft up a letter or something.
Letters take too long.
Not
Okay, fine.
1
So
hour
you
out.
just do you say you need a meeting with him, and then you just tell him. You flash the ring and be like, meeting here this time, and then you just
I
leave.
just think we should all go as an envoy in disguise.
Well, none of us we're not that good at lying to people.
Well, you just put on the cultist robes. The cultist wouldn't speak. My envoy would not speak. I would be the only one
That's
speaking.
true.
Yes,
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We have the robes.
Alright, sure,
Gilbert's envoy did not speak unless,
Yeah.
except that I
You guys throw on the robes with the blank rings. I'll put on the robe with the
Sure, that makes
actual
sense.
ring. Disguise self just a little bit to mangle my features, and then we'll meet with him at the monastery.
I'm on board.
Request an audience to come down.
Dominic, you hear a large bang and a crack, then almost like thunder, and you hear what sounds like multiple trees fall down all at once.
What was that? Wait, only he hears it?
Only he hears it because he's got the highest perception.
Something's happening. I don't know.
And it is off in the northeast
I'll
direction.
say, I do like this plan. If we can just get him away.
On the way to Aussie. This is northeast, and then to Faymorn.
No, that's
Northwest
northwest.
is Faymorn. Northeast, there's nothing there except for this water droplet on the map.
Can we get like a familiar drone to check that
Which
out? I
is-
can't see that far.
I mean, I can send out my what is it? A falcon?
You have a bloodhawk.
But
Or
hard.
Bloodhawk. I'll send my Bloodhawk out
Okay.
if he mentions it.
Yeah.
You
think it's that
fly straight up. What's the distance
crack is.
before you lose sight with him?
Like 100 feet, something like that.
It's like 100, 120, something like that.
Perhaps we should check it in the morning.
I'm just saying, just
if
to
we
make sure
hear
we're
this
not
at night-
gonna imminently get attacked.
It's a joke.
I'm down to. My hand did something useful.
The dice with not working.
The limp hand.
Yeah. Good job.
100 feet.
Is it 100?
100 feet.
Past that, you can't talk to it anymore.
While the familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
All right, so you sending it straight up, straight out.
As an action, I can see through its eyes and hear what it hears.
Yep.
Just do a sweep.
So I'll send it 100 feet straight up.
You send 100 feet straight up. You see
Are
what
you
looks
ritual
like.
casting this, or
I already have it.
Yeah, he's already got
So
the
you
Bloodhawk.
don't have to like ritual cast it every time.
It's
He's just had a Bloodhawk that's been like flying around him and
Like
on his
the whole
shoulder
time,
once in a
yeah.
blue moon.
all right?
It's just there.
like digging
Yep.
into your shoulder.
You see in the distance multiple trees falling over and one large giant with an axe just standing below or beside a rift that is opened up. And you see this thing stomping towards something like it's trying to hit something.
Can I tell what kind of giant it is?
Roll a history check.
It's really good.
Oh yeah.
26.
Oh, that would be a cloud giant, sir.
Wow. Do I know these two exist?
You know of them in story tales, never seen one before.
But I recognize it from Storytales.
Yes.
It's a cloud giant.
Do I know? It doesn't seem to be coming for us. It seems to be coming for something.
It's like it's stomping an ant on the ground kind of look.
How big is that?
By the rift.
It's the trees go up to its waist.
So it's big.
So it's big as fuck. And it's coming towards our direction.
No, it's not coming towards your direction. It's kind of going
We are southwest of it.
almost parallel if y'all were going to Faymorn.
So it's heading towards Faymorn.
So I
In a
will-
way, sort of. It's not really
I will
going
mention. I'll come out of my kind of
Pull the jet right there.
little weird thing that Jethro does, but not fainting. And say
Technically incapacitated.
there seems to be some sort of giant creature, but it's not heading directly towards us. So I suggest we stay a bit quiet.
Ooh. That's
You
concerning.
hear almost a scream, and it seems to be closer this time than the cloud giant was.
Wait, whatever the cloud giant screamed?
No.
What time of day is it?
It's probably about dinner time.
Is the sun going down?
Like dawn or dusk?
Not quite. The colors in the sky haven't changed yet.
I mean, I'll just send it up again. You know.
Should probably just stay in it, honestly.
Roll a perception check using its stats.
So I rolled a 19. I don't know what the Bloodhawk's stats are, but it's probably pretty fucking
Maybe
good.
like +5.
No, I think it'd be more like a +2 or 3.
Maybe a +5.
But
+5.
as long as you get a +1 minimum
Let me see.
Bloodhawk's got to be a +1.
+4 perception.
Oh,
For Bloodhawk?
that was close.
Okay, so 23.
23. You see this fair-skinned, humanoid-looking figure running through the woods, darting back and forth, with a almost greenish robe on.
Do I recognize it?
You would have said
It's hard to
if
see.
it's arena, you would have said arena.
And it's running kind of towards you at this point.
Alright.
And you also see in the distance, it now looks like the giant's searching for something over there.
I'll come back out of it, and I'll say,
Oh,
well, there's someone running towards us. At the very least, we need to protect them. I'm not sure what the creature is searching for him, but
I mean,
we may not get much
Same
rest tonight. But fleeing from this thing is imperative.
I wanted to sleep.
I will.
I mean, if it's chasing them, and
yes,
it starts chasing us if we help them.
it may, but we not.
I mean, it
Can
will.
we kill it?
We do not know what this creature did to entertain a creature of such size.
Yes, but perhaps
I agree.
this person could hide in the house with us. We could perhaps signal to them and say,
Yes,
bye-bye.
but we have to interact with them first. I'm not sure if this is a being of Aussie Ruin. This may be one of my townfolk. Now,
Are we willing to
Here we go.
test the wrath of that thing on this might be a...
it appears that we are much quicker than
No.
this giant being.
Oh, me? Sorry. I never get
It does appear that we are much quicker than this giant being.
Yes, if there's something we can do to help, we must do it.
We can certainly outrun this thing, whatever it may be.
Do not leave someone to die if they are running from a terrible...
And this was certainly caused by the rifts, as I've only heard of this
I-
thing in myth.
Seems...
As y'all are doing that, something runs directly into your back, and you topple over. As this female figure who's going to walk into the view right now.
I draw a couple firebolts out my hands, you know,
Wait,
ready.
we're in a house and then he
No,
just
no, no.
gets...
Y'all are standing outside the house right
Yeah.
now.
We're not in the house, yeah.
If
So when we were gonna...
If this-
We were
Signal
traveling.
creature-
We were traveling to the house. Yeah.
Y'all were already there at the house. He showed you everything inside, and y'all were outside for a second.
if this woman runs into me,
So, you want to describe what you look like to everyone?
So you see a pretty tall, about 6'1" woman run into you. I mean, for a woman, very tall. And she has pale blue skin and silver hair, and she has on green robes, and she's got a floral crown of gold around her head, and she is absolutely terrified. So as she falls, she says, "Run, run! Help me, please! You have to help me get away!"
Dominic, heavy sighs,
As he's underground.
Jethro judges whether this
And
is
says-
person's soul or not.
Yeah, I got firebolts like in my like.
and he'll say, "Hello, liability. How may I help you today?" And then he'll look towards the giant.
Jerks.
I do not
Why
recognize
are you
her.
all immediately so mean?
You hear
It's not about you. It's about everyone else who outvoted me when I said we should not get involved. So
Also,
How
the
far can we see the giant
stomping
coming?
storm giant
you
that we're slightly terrified of.
so you can't see through the thick trees in
is it
this
heading in
area,
that direction?
but you definitely hear breaking trees in that direction. But you can't make out if distance is coming, going.
Perhaps we should hide in Drall's house.
How's your wisdom?
I'm not sure.
Fight or flight? What's the word?
I'm not sure if this beast
Find
is
out.
something we could best. It was quite large,
out.
double
Let's
the
find
size of
out.
the trees.
No, it won't stop until it breaks me back, and I can't go back. I cannot go back.
You can stay with us. We have to hide in this house right now. This is the safe place that the monsters cannot get to, right? We were
gonna-
told this earlier.
What?
I can't go back to my realm. I cannot.
Alright, you have to save Realm. Now we have to find out the whole story.
Well,
Alright.
we should run then.
Edmund, make the call.
I do not recognize her, but we cannot best this beast. We must run.
Strange creature lady that we have welcomed.
You can follow us or you cannot. It is your choice. And I'll start heading towards
To be
Fainmore.
fair, you don't have much of a choice. I can make you follow us. That is the thing I do.
And
I am Jethro.
I will nod.
try.
I will nod towards Wrath to follow me.
Okay. What happened? Who's this?
No, I'll just nod towards him like as I start running for him to follow me. I'm not like staying around for conversation.
Jethro
He's
doesn't
confused, but he's
running.
So I'm heading towards Fainmore.
Fainmore.
Morn.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm heading towards it. If we could fucking chase the giant there, that would be tight.
Oh, I mean,
He's calling it
wait a minute.
audible.
Honestly.
All right. So, y'all,
You know what?
I'll say-
You picking up what I'm putting down?
How close?
Briskly.
How close is the giant?
300 feet.
Okay. I'll just keep an eye on how close it is.
Okay.
As
If
a-
y'all are running that way,
If I could get a notification
Are y'all
when it's within 60 feet, please.
are y'all trying to stealthily get away from it?
No, absolutely not.
No, we're just
we're
We're
sprinting.
attracted
We're
to
sprinting.
take.
we're running from a T-Rex
We're
right now.
sprinting through everything, making noise.
trying to
all that
outrun a
shit.
giant.
Given how tall it is, hypothetically, what is its movement speed?
90. I think no.
Faster than y'all can run.
That's not what I'm asking.
So as
How
we-
quickly could it get to Fainmore?
A few hours.
That's
Couple
how long it
hours.
takes.
That's how long it takes
So,
us.
half to two and a half, 2/3 amount of time.
as we're running,
Like an hour.
As we're running, I'm gonna yell to Dominic, and I'm gonna say, Dominic,
So,
we both speak giant. Perhaps if things come to a head, we can perhaps talk to this creature.
Yes, tell it to leave. Tell it to leave me alone.
can you make anyone other than yourself not look like? Can you make her look like something else?
No. It's called disguise self, not disguise the random member of our party.
Disguise herself.
Magic
That's
is
how that works.
new. We do not understand.
I
I don't
can't.
know.
I can't go back. I will die if I go back. I will die if I go back.
Fair. There's a high chance of you also dying here. So that's
We are-
that on the way.
You're not helping, Jethro.
We're huffing it.
Using the dash action each turn.
Okay, so y'all are running
Yeah, we
to
are.
get there.
If we can,
I want to get within its one turn walking distance to Fainmore.
Okay. So,
can we?
I want all you make con saves for me.
Nice.
Yeah, y'all
I'm
are
not
running
good
the
at
whole
this.
way there.
18.
25.
12.
15.
16.
Natural 20.
Overall, you're winded,
That's fine.
tired,
That's fine.
but you see Fainmorin right ahead of you.
How far is it from me?
500 feet.
How far is it from the giant?
Oh, you don't see the giant anymore.
Oh,
Oh, they ran away.
no, I wanted the giant to chase us.
It was
were
searching.
I wanted
And
the
it
giant
was-
to chase us, though.
It rolled a 8 on
Do we
its
want to get
searching
its attention?
check.
Poor baby.
Too late. We're already
there.
almost in front of Faemorin right now.
Damn it!
That's fine.
That's such a plan!
Plan A's back in front.
Damn it!
Why are you upset?
I was gonna possess the giant and stomp on Fainmorin!
That had to be hilarious.
That would have been a great plan!
We
I
have-
could have picked up Ozal's.
We have tents. I believe we've outrun this
have
beast.
tents.
I'll take up my action to look 100 feet above us and like survey the area.
You feel like you might see the giant very far in the distance. You see Fainmorin.
Or none.
It kind of looks
That's kind of soul.
Or
burned
Osirin.
and desolate. Oh, y'all ran towards Fainmorin.
Okay.
We ran off. We're in the vein more.
Okay.
Y'all were running for about an hour and a half.
Did we ever get a good look at it?
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
No,
The giant?
Yeah.
I got it was a
You
cloud
get the
giant.
best look out of it. Y'all never really got out of the woods area to get.
I never explained it to anyone. Yeah.
I just know it was a giant of some sort or some big creature.
That's all I said. I said it was too large, too great.
But
Fane Warren looks desolate.
it looks almost like abandoned. Like the vineyard looks dead.
No one's watered it.
No one's watered it. The buildings don't look upkept for the entire time you've been gone. The one building is still burned from the lightning.
It's a good thing Arena's not here. She'd be so sad.
I'm gonna speak
find out
to
once.
our new person who's
So
running with us.
I'll like be like kind of kneeled down, like a little bit collapsed, like kind of just
Are
catching
you-
my breath, and
Are you hurt or just tired?
I'm a little bit injured. Just definitely
How do you
was
go roll
limping.
into a campaign
a lot.
not at max health? Amateur hour.
But I am going to notice, so I want a moment where I notice my own injury and then I touch my shoulders and like a little bit of light appears and then I stand up totally fine.
Well, that is some trick that you can do here. Perhaps if you are going to.
Drink it is a skill.
She laid hands upon herself.
Yes,
I've-
yes, he knows.
I've only
Where did you-
seen enemies do that.
Kapoor
Enemies.
was able to do this.
I read
Father.
I read backwards in this grand mystical book called the PHP.
Is that the,
About
is
the
that the
laying
school
on
that you
hands.
went to?
Yes, I have a PHP.
PhD in bullshittery. Professional, high tier
That
bullshitter.
is wonderful. Good for you.
Yes.
Tell us who you
Perhaps
are.
introductions are necessary.
Perhaps introductions.
Yes,
Definitely
sorry, let
PhD,
me catch my breath. My name is Farah. Farrah, friends.
I did the same.
Get the hell out of here.
And I am
From Harvard?
a recent graduate of the College of Lore, and
Bard.
I'm not really sure how the rift opened, but I am
Resume.
very thankful that it did because I needed to get out of the situation that I was in. I'm so sorry that a cloud giant followed me. That was not my intention at all. I didn't actually think that they would send someone after me. But yes, I was in quite a pickle in my homeland, so could you guys tell me where exactly I am?
Could you explain what a pickle is?
Pickle is a
Pickle
a
is-
vegetable.
Who is they?
You put it in vinegar.
Who is after you? What has
Several questions.
What crime have you
What
committed?
is a pickle?
To show you, I can.
Oh! I have seen a pickle.
Which question would you like answered?
How many credits did you get in this College of Lore?
What crime have you committed to be sought after?
I rescued my brother, and the people holding him saw it as a crime.
Sounds like a
So
pretty B tier crime.
Where are you from?
I am.
What's on the other side of the rift?
I'm from Thrasos. Where am I now?
Edmund, do you know what Thrasos is?
You say you know of the rifts. What realm are you from? Do you know of the realms?
Oh yeah, Thrasos. It's a small town near Mount Olympus.
Do I know what that is?
Not to
We have a book about the planes.
No, that's what I'm saying. So, like, do I know
That
the
one you do
role?
not.
to scare you at all, but you should know that you are in a completely different realm than you came from.
Yes. No, that's fine. I know of the other realms.
Well,
This is.
Excuse me!
well then perhaps you could shed some light on what is happening here. We
Anyway, our problems.
Specifically welcome you in if you could just answer all of our questions.
well, here's the thing.
There's actually, if you just fill out this paperwork before we start.
We can just turn an application.
Well,
It's our last friend's been on us.
We may not kill you at the end of this. That's cool.
You seem to know more of the plainsmen than we do.
Yes, there are many planes. This is taught to us as children. where I'm from.
It was
Your
also,
children.
we are aware of the other planes, such as the Feywild, the Shadow Plane. We were aware.
Yeah, just
we know of the planes.
Yes, the
Right,
realm of
right.
fire as well.
Yeah, the
In fact,
realm of
the
fire.
Shadow Realm is directly above you.
Yeah, it's that way.
That way.
That way.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, we
I
know
would
about the plane.
personally go there.
What was
Bolden
your
just had a
original
little
question? I
bit
kind of
slip.
forgot
We
your
know-
original
we know
question.
What realm this is?
What realm this is? Is it?
The main normal prime one?
What realm?
The Prime Realm.
What do you call us?
My prime realm is different than your prime realm.
What do you call our realm then?
Doesn't know where she is.
Material?
That sounds
Material
accurate.
plane.
Yep, material.
Material.
Yeah, ours is
Yes.
both prime and material.
I guess everyone's prime is relative.
Well,
to
we
their
are the
own
center of the
perspective.
universe.
We're the
Yeah.
real.
Yes,
We're the original.
We're the most important
Yeah.
of all of them, really.
Our realm is
important
quite
there.
flat,
There's
actually.
no
At the end of
magic.
it, it just falls off.
Perhaps introductions.
Oh,
Yes.
she did.
Farah,
us.
I'm Edmund.
Wonderful to meet you.
He believes himself to be the leader of our
Yeah,
party.
he's the
You,
keeper
you all
of the.
told me that he was the leader.
He's
Well, we've told you a lot of things.
He's our
I've got
guy.
a bit of knowledge that has been useful to the party, but that is all. I'm far from the leader.
You're their
He's our grandpa.
I'm the elder.
Party dad.
Yes, that I understand. Absolutely.
And the rest
And
of
you?
And
We all look at
yes.
each other like,
Well, if you are looking for somewhat of a military leader, I would be the one in charge of
well.
combat and strategy. My second in command. I am Bogram. I'm from the Belraki.
A regular
the-
son of Athena.
Yes,
Wonderful.
correct. And my second in command here.
Hold on a minute.
Excited.
Rumdell, aren't you champion of multiple cities?
I am.
Just wanted to clarify.
All right. Well, then we'll talk about that.
In what way?
Fighting. More swords play.
Yes, he likes to play swords with other people.
He's a champion of the Colosseum in multiple
And then they
cities.
die.
You have a coliseum?
Multiple. Every city has one.
I have to see it.
Well, I wouldn't say every city. We've seen like 2.
Yes, this is
two?
my colleague Domic.
Yo. It's a cultural thing. No,
Domic, you are.
worry about it.
Third time you said no.
Right, yeah.
I keep forgetting not to say yo.
I mean, a man dressed in all white. You are a scribe of some sort, or
Or a racist.
Man of the cloth.
Yes, he does not like other cloths.
oh, a priest. Which of the gods?
Gods.
Why don't we make this a multiple choice thing? Why don't you give me a couple choices and I'll see if I recognize any of them.
I mean, there's Zeus, Hera, Hermes.
Do you have the god of luck?
This is in the
Chat.
game and I'm so excited.
I love it. I'm so pumped for the mythology.
Ow, I keep forgetting not to get excited.
Yes, Tish.
No, my goddess, my lady, is named Avaya. I'm sure you've heard of her. Very
yeah.
prominent member of the Pantheon.
Perhaps not the pantheon of the Mount Olympus.
Different realms.
What is she the god of?
She's
Goddess of?
what's your best god?
Zeus.
Yeah, she's like the Zeus of this one. Yeah.
Yes, but what?
That's not accurate.
No, but
That is not accurate
what does
in
she
any way.
specialize in?
Fortune, misfortune, luck, bad luck.
Oh,
Basically
yeah.
everything.
Oh, you're talking about Tish.
No.
I like the first one. Let's go with the Zeus of this one.
No. He is god of lightning and thunder.
Hey, if you get struck by
God,
lightning, that's
gods.
pretty bad luck.
Thunderbolt lightning.
It's
very, very
basically
exciting.
exactly what her domain.
Do you have a god where you come from that is the worst of all the gods?
Hades.
Yes, well, let me introduce you to my friend.
Say Tish.
Yeah, T-Y-C-G.
TYC.
Yes, Jethro Higginsby at your service. I am also a prophet myself. However, I am much higher in my order than Domic is. Domic is but a messenger for
What
his
up?
god, whereas I myself am a mouthpiece of my deity.
Which also gives messages.
Who is?
Oh, Avaricia, the king. The wisest of all.
Of.
Avaricia, the king.
Pertaining to what specialty? Every god has.
She assists in the
Soul stealing?
transference of souls to the
Stealing.
afterlife.
Bartering.
She is the
I am
worst.
a collector of souls myself.
Yeah.
both good and bad.
Is that similar to a god you have?
Yes, Hades.
That's you.
Is he
It's the one
powerful
you
then?
said was the worst as well.
Is he
He's-
powerful?
No, he's very powerful. He's
I'm
he's
so
one of the
obsessed.
big three, but I mean,
One of the big three, you say? Is this Tish one of the big three?
no.
Oh, that's
of course
unfortunate.
not. Yeah.
So,
I'm from a very small town,
So-
and while we recognize all of the gods and their
so fortune and misfortune is
different
way
statures.
down on the ladder compared to souls
well,
and the
it,
ferrying of souls. Is that what I'm getting at here?
You know, one day we should like
it seems
make this a contest.
it seems very
It sounds
silly
like
that
This is like why my unseen servant is setting up camp. By the way, like,
You're
my,
very slow.
I started-
my unseen servant is like
One log at a
piling.
time.
Well, he could set up
So-
up to 5
it
pounds, so
seems
he's like
very
pitching
silly
tents.
that you should
I moved-
imagine
I
that
moved
one god is more
noticing
important than
this.
any other
Well, there's
god.
a
Start
hierarchy
throwing up the 8-man
scale, of
tent.
course.
Sure, but there are so
Eight-person
many
tent.
people.
I just
not
kinda look
Do
at
you happen to
like-
have a holy book of your religion?
my religion? No. I went to school. I follow Tisha's teachings, but I don't have her book. That would be ridiculous. No one would.
Well, sure, have a book. You have
Perhaps
two
we-
in 2 different languages.
No, he
Perhaps
doesn't
we can
want to have
have-
one.
I
Perhaps we
wrote
can
my
have-
book and I take out this like handwritten journal.
He just kind of made it up.
Yes.
Perhaps
Book
we
of Avariccia.
we can have a
wrote it
religious
myself.
debate later, but what is most important is what you can do. Tell us, what is your specialty?
We all have gifts and specialties.
There's never
Some
time
better
for
than
a
others.
religious debate.
I mean, I just graduated from the College of Lore.
Could you
I'm
describe this
very-
college of lore to us?
So GPA.
Hey, what is that? It's
Grand
when
points of ability.
you're born with abilities, and then you can
progress.
fine tune those abilities. I was.
You
I don't have to. use-
You were born with your abilities?
Yes, Edmund, just like
Well,
we all were.
Yeah.
You're,
Do I recognize what race she is? Does she look elvish?
She's blue skin,
She-
like light blue skin, right?
I'm saying that she. I know the only people born with abilities in our realm are elves,
Elves, yeah.
right?
And Dragonborn.
Well, and we've learned that recently. But
Where I
does she
am
look?
from-
Does she look dragonborn or elf?
More elven than dragonborn and more elven than anything else, but it's not normal.
It's
Clearly
not.
not
It's not like.
It's not a
It's not
normal
Yelrin. It's not.
No.
Like it's not pure elf.
No, it
Like-
looks. She looks definitely.
From another world.
Yeah,
I mean, where I'm from, most have magic innate within them.
As
Do
we all
your
do.
people have a
And-
name? If it's not too much to ask.
In our realm, that is not the
We're
case.
just people.
Just
The Celestials, we're just people.
Does she look young?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Celestials?
26 years old.
She look good though.
does she?
I mean, she got a fat
She
ass.
does. She do.
Okay.
I think she actually does.
So
If we
she
look at
does
the
got a
video,
fat ass. All right. Edmund says, "Welcome to the party. You're very welcome to join us."
Dominic and Jethro are having like a religious discussion, and Edmund's like, oh, shit.
Edmund's over there checking her out.
Well, we have this 8-man or 8-person tent that we can all stay in tonight if you'd like to.
There's only
Join
6 of us.
Yes.
Do you have anything to eat? I've been in prison for the past couple days.
I'm gonna take out like a handful of like dried berries.
Oh, that.
I've just been in my pocket this whole
I
time.
still,
Dry
I
berries?
still have rations that I can do on the bonfire.
Yes, and
no.
if you would like, I
This
can
is-
hunt for
This
food
is
for you.
perfect. This right here is perfect.
There's
Thank
a
you.
little lint in there, but
All right, I'm gonna cook our.
just saying.
I'm gonna cook our our
Thanks,
meat
good sir.
rations anyway.
Okay.
Even if she doesn't want them, we're gonna have to eat them.
yeah, let's eat them. I mean, she can have the pockets. She can have the pocket
sticks
berries.
off. Where's the pencil?
Recently, I captured a 800-pound fish that we all partook in.
Oh, I
so
forgot
am
about that.
Well,
I'm a skilled
shit's
hunter.
gone.
Delicious.
Perhaps we should show off some of our abilities to our newfound
Why
ally.
do we always do this? Every time we meet somebody,
We do
we're
always.
like, here,
Because
let
it's
me
cool.
show you what I can do.
well, you were talking a lot of smack earlier. So what do you say we have a
But she's
Settle-
not,
settle
still
the
not
religious
answered,
debate.
But she is.
You can just tell
have
me.
a
high wisdom too.
holy arm wrestling?
I can't do my one.
No, a quick arm wrestling match.
A bait.
I think she should.
A master kind of debate is not necessary.
I wasn't talking about words.
What we
I
do
can
it was
serve
let
them
all
a
sauce
I was
know that
talking
we
about
are here.
magic.
So if we are
Showing off
Symbols.
whose power is larger and harder is not necessarily.
We all know it's mine.
Jethro, do you agree with him? Are you
No,
willing?
not at all. I think we should definitely be flexing some muscle. I think we should see what our newfound friend can bring to the table, just as she can see how we can benefit
We
her.
are simply rescuing her from whatever. I'm sure she has her own business to attend
Yes,
to.
do you have places to be, or do you have business in this realm?
I am happy to be anywhere except for my realm. As long as I think that my brother is okay, then I am happy not going back to my realm ever again.
What does your brother do?
He
If you don't.
and then she'll
Yeah, sorry.
and then she'll get
Tact,
really, really
Dominic.
quiet.
I'll old man smack Dominic now.
Dogs. With my
That
Xander.
was rude.
She'll get very, very quiet, and you'll see her eyes kind of start to water.
I'm putting the
He So while I was in college, my
I'll put dancing lights around her head to make it more dramatic.
While she's
my brother, don't do that.
while she's doing this,
I'll put it around the camp.
I'm also like poking my face, and I'm trying to become a mirror image of her using
No.
disguise self. I'm like
Rage to
Make-
see is not kidding.
making small fine-tuned adjustments.
My brother was, just out on the town, and while he was on the streets, the ringmasters took him, as they've taken
I am a master.
so many people. And he was. His mind was taken over, and he was made to perform for their circus. And
Yikes, Sam.
I
When you
didn't
say the ringmasters, do you mean
of the circus.
I feel like off the blood.
so they did not hold rings themselves?
No, that would be very silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'll say.
I was looking at Jethro's hand that has like 10 rings on them.
I'll say.
Well, jewelry is
I'm sure
ridiculous.
perhaps they had some ring of some sort, but
I'll say, did they look like this? And I'll reach out my hand towards Jethro, and then have a spectral hand come out and take off his ring.
You see, I no longer am Jethro. I'm her now.
I don't think it's related.
I'll say
and I'll hold up the ring to her face with mage hand,
no.
and I'll say,
That's good.
that's good to know that they're not spreading to other realms. And I'll have my mage hand put the ring back on his finger.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I assume you would let me do that.
Yeah.
So
I'm also
When I-
preoccupied with my mirror thing.
when I left school, and learned that my brother was missing, and then learned that he had been taken in and enslaved by the circus masters,
Skip that part.
I had to go get him. And I was able to join the performance troupe as an animal handler. I'm very good with animals. And one night, I saw the opportunity to kill the leaders, and I took it. And I freed many of the enslaved homeless and brainwashed that the leaders had obviously taken off the streets to make performers in their circus.
I assume none of them were paid then.
Paid?
Circuses
So some sort of monetary
Compensation.
exchange for their work.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing work. I'm assuming.
credits, or
Gold or
You
silver.
don't work for free.
They're slaves.
I mean, we have gold jewelry and.
But I mean,
So they were.
What do you mean?
They were working for no benefit to themselves.
Yes, correct.
why?
And why would they do that?
Because their minds were taken over.
Oh.
Yeah, she did mention
That reminds me.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
A few
Jethro
people
didn't hear
in
that
our
part.
realm.
yes, there are some here who also take over the minds of others.
And so I saw an opportunity and I killed the people and
How was
set
your
many people
mind
free.
not taken over?
They did not know that I had joined. They pay no attention to the animal handlers. I was able to keep undercover.
And the animals themselves, I assume, were not taken over either.
No, not particularly.
Do you have an animal that you are particularly fond of?
As a
Yes.
little bird.
Yes,
out.
and you see a little hummingbird kind of fly out
A
from
hummingbird? Nice.
a little celestial. It looks like a hummingbird, but it's not exactly a hummingbird.
Pull my axe out.
Does my bloodhawk
No,
hate
this
that?
is
Your bloodhawk eyes in on it, and you see the bloodhawk come down to you and just
like-
stare.
land
They're
on my
judging each other.
You see a bloodhawk land on my shoulder at the same time the hummingbird comes out.
So I'll hold out my finger and Helena.
This is little tiny hummingbird. He just.
Yes, this is Billy.
I'll hold out my forearm. I haven't actually named my bloodhawk yet.
Right now.
You haven't named your familiar?
We'll name
No,
it.
I'm not saying that in the game.
We'll name it Arena 2.
I'll say,
Good arena.
The better Arena.
this is Elrond.
Wow.
Elrond. See how I changed the inflection?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I
Makes it a different name.
So I'll kind of
wrong.
bounce my finger and Billy will fly back into my robe somewhere. And I'll say yes, and then everyone was freed, but I was caught, and I was standing trial before Zeus himself when
The prime god of your domain.
So many
Wait,
questions.
you can talk to your deities?
We all can talk to our deities.
Like, we all immediately are like,
Yeah, Dominic choked on his water.
I'm coughing up.
Squeeze me?
You guys don't talk to your deities on the regular?
Okay, deities is a strong word for you. It's,
You
as
can
we've
speak
heard,
to
it's
the
one of the big
prime
three.
god.
We
of the
understand
world?
you're dealing with your demons at the
they
moment.
are among us. What
Devils.
do you mean?
well, in this
know what I
plane,
said.
they are not
You
actually.
mean like as a vessel, like
No,
like
what
through a cleric or something?
No,
As a
I
mouthpiece?
mean them. What other purpose would Mount Olympus serve as not a home to the deities?
Well,
Alright, I know we have a plan here to kill Osos, but can we go to Mount Olympus? Because this place sounds great.
I will not. No.
Can we, tell you what, you take care of Osos. We'll go and meet Zeus.
What if we put you in a very convincing
We have this
robe?
friend Arena. She'll be here in 3 months to join you.
Aesop's.
She's not a quite capable fighter, but you two might get along.
Anyway, I jumped through the rift, and they sent a cloud giant after me.
Well, I think it lost you, so I think you're good on that part.
I hope so.
But can we also realize the fact there is now a cloud giant just wandering?
Well,
As we cannot deal with what this cloud giant may be, our goal here is to,
Yeah,
and your goal may be your own, but as
Why?
someone who is innate with magic,
we have our own hostage situation to deal with.
we have something we have to
Hostages.
deal with ourselves. You may cast refuge here tonight in our tent, but unless you are aligned with our goal of closing these rifts,
Yes,
then
I would like to close the rifts. I mean,
What? They're behind me. I want to go back.
the rifts are unnatural. It's not like they're the portals. It's the rifts, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the portals are,
we are
but
not used to having.
our goal is to seal off the realms from each other.
So that
Yes.
If your goal is aligned with us,
they've been sealed for many, 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 many years, and they should have remained that way.
Well, if our current predicament is that similar to your circus situation, the people of this monastery have also been enslaved and
Then I will help
taken
free
over
them.
by a dictatorial leader, if you will.
He has a dick,
and we
yes, of
aim
course.
to. He has a dick, yes.
Just one?
Yeah, yes, just one. We aim to kill him. He is powerful in magic, very powerful, gifted in lightning specifically, similar to your friend Zeus.
and fire as well.
And
I
fire
don't
as well.
suppose you
similar-
have any way to mitigate or reverse or prevent the casting of magic in any capacity.
is magic cast where you come from, or is it sung into the air?
Well,
I have to read from a book, for example. His is unable to control.
Well, I'm learning.
The other two of them, I'm not quite sure how it works. And
This comes from the devil.
the devil, you say?
Yeah, the devil.
We've established this, and it's just with off camera.
I mean, I have my specialties. I've modeled certain traits after certain gods, and they've served me well. I mean, my lightning is in no comparison to Zeus's, but it is strong on its own. It's not nearly as strong as the god of lightning himself.
Lightning is much more powerful than fists, which is what Irene was able to bring to the table.
Yes, Arena was quite useless, really. I've always hated that girl.
Don't make Thomas laugh.
Thomas cries when he laughs.
Well, perhaps you can help us with this this task we have at hand, and then if you can make your way.
There's no way she could handle it on her own.
Yeah.
We must do this for her.
Yes. None of us be here for much time.
Yeah, Arena is a good 3 months away, so I mean, we'll just set this place up. We can maybe leave a letter from our newfound ally explaining how much better she is as a 6th companion than Arena ever was, and go on her merry way.
Yes. The Ruby Guild was not helpful at all, and that is what
like the
mostly
last
Arena was
45 seconds
honest.
is non-canon.
Yes.
No, it's canon. Completely canon.
Well, then we should plan for tomorrow if you would like
If you
to
wish
assist.
to free,
Why are we waiting until tomorrow? Why not take him down now?
We know
Because-
now.
I've been quite
fair, I
restless
still have
from
spell
today. I've got us here with the assistance of, I will not say an ally, but
Galim.
We have a lot to explain.
a companion, I suppose.
Outside source.
I've used every bit of my magic I can use. I'm not sure if you have a limitless supply, but I
Do you?
have a very small amount that I can summon.
Small.
Or tapped.
But after you rest, it comes back.
Yeah.
Yes, after a good night's rest, I feel rested. I mean,
8 hours.
as any person would.
I only need an hour, but
No, that's the
He's quite tired.
that's
after.
the standard. Yeah,
Also, the person we're trying
that's how
to
we all do it as well.
the person we're trying to take down is like what was chasing you, but in like magic form. So pretty strong. So we want to be at tip top.
Yes.
I mean, if his biggest threat is lightning, then I'm not quite worried.
it's pretty powerful lightning.
all right.
See that building over there? And I gesture to the destroyed, decimated husk that was a building.
It's like 500 feet up the hill through the path.
You see that? Never mind. Ignore my statement.
Very well. Well,
either way,
you
we need-
may rest for us tonight, and your business may be your own, or you could free people similar to your brother.
Wow.
I would love to help.
Yes, we are.
Pulling on those strings.
Edmund with the targeting. Yikes.
Edmund with the manipulation.
Yeah, that was brutal.
We are glad to.
Edmund's going to get darker and darker, boys.
Oh God. We are very happy to have you here with us, Fuzzo. We are happy to have you. Thank you so much for your.
Farah.
Did you say?
Ferrari.
Fuzzo.
Puzzle?
Like Farrah Fawcett.
Fuzzo.
Ferrari.
Fuzzo was what I heard.
I also heard puzzle.
Farah.
Ah.
Thank you so much for.
Farah?
Thank you for helping me run.
Yes, of course.
Warzone.
Well, perhaps in the morning you can help us as we plan for our attack against
But
this
before we go to bed-
individual.
Hey, Jethro.
What? Dominic?
You did go to college,
Arvel.
so perhaps you are learned.
the arm
wrestle?
Yes.
Magically.
Left hand.
How do you
Well, are you all at,
My-
peak
My
strength?
palm
Do
lights
you
up
need
with
an
like
extra?
black necrotic energy.
My
If
palm
you
also lights up
could
with black
imbue me
necrotic
with
energy.
some
I
of
grab
your
it.
energy, that would be great.
What are we doing? Like a duel of wits?
A bit of...
No.
No, I mean, no, we're doing like a spell duel.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna
I
cast
have a bit of
influence.
an alarm I can place around our camp
fair.
in case anyone intrudes, but I've
Let's see how DM rules it.
run out of
Okay.
my magical prowess.
I cannot give you back magic, but I can restore your health.
Ah, well, I believe I'm quite healthy
Yeah, what's up?
today.
No, we have one that can do that already, but it's always nice to have more in our
Yes.
group.
What do
So
you
you-
play?
What?
Magic.
Oh,
With
your
my
gift
heart?
is not through music. Sorry, my misunderstanding.
I mean, no. Not music, no.
No.
Sometimes Dominic tried to sing in his
I just
sleep,
channel.
but it was terrifying.
Here, Billy. And I'll come out and Billy will lay it on my shoulder and I'll pull out a lyre. And I'll say, well, if everyone is
I point
ready
to a lyre.
to rest,
Wow!
I'm gonna play some music and Billy's gonna start singing a little tune.
That's
And
kinda
not,
dope. Not
and
gonna
I
lie.
don't know if anyone had taken any hit points, but
I'm down.
if you did, regained 1d6.
Wait, hold on.
And it
Hold on.
goes to everyone. if it's mass.
Before we do
before you do that.
before we do that, stand by.
No, she's already doing it. Too late.
Well, we were gonna do this as that was happening.
Simultaneously, they are.
As this was happening, we set up for an arm wrestle, and both of our arms are like glowing black with energy.
Oh, this is good.
So I'm gonna make it clear. I'm casting inflict wounds at 3rd level.
Same.
So I think the way to settle this, we both roll our damage, so you has higher damage,
Yeah.
Oh,
100%.
and then
It goes to each other.
Split the difference.
So you are a master of
So
product
if I do
things.
30 damage and he does 32, I'll take 2 damage because like they cancel out. It's like a magical.
I
tool.
don't
We're
know.
not trying to kill each other.
Sure.
It's like
You're
non-lethal
absolutely
inflict
right.
wounds.
What do you
I'll
need?
say, oh, so you
I need
are
60-10.
you are a
You
master
also
of
need 60-10.
necrotic things.
Yeah, but I'm busy right now, so I don't have to.
I only
You just see both of you see
It's
both of our arms. Like,
It's 5. It's 3 for first and then plus 2. Is it?
it's 3d10,
3?
4d10, 5d10. Yep.
Yeah, okay, I was like, that's...
There you go. You got need 5.
I need 5.
I have 4.
So, stand by on that healing song,
I have
please.
4.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
That was the same.
Still only have 4. Right?
No, I don't want to use the donuts.
That was probably good.
All right. All right.
You already rolled.
Jerry Rogers.
Yeah, unless you want me to reroll. before you do it.
Ooh, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
On.
You saw that one?
That's not how that works.
Okay, so you know my number. I'll get his number. So we're arm wrestling. Magic is flowing through both of us. What happens?
We're both very weak, by the way, so we're both like struggling.
So, yeah, as this is happening, you guys are struggling. Like, the intensity of your inflict wounds are just like neck and neck, and you start to see 2 little tendrils flow over at Dominic
Yes!
as 2 points flows over.
What'd you roll?
28.
And a 30.
Ah, fuck.
I'm casting control flames on the bonfire and like cooking our rations.
Okay.
I'll give you this one.
Sharpening my
So I won, and it did so much damage. It incapacitated your left
She
arm.
then sings a little
Oh,
thin.
that's so mean.
If you're sharpening your axe, I'll go over and also cast mending on
You
like
can
your blade.
regain
Oh, man.
6 points.
I didn't take any,
Or whoever took
did.
damage, you can regain 6 points.
and I'll shake my arm, and like black, like little like black like drips of like magic drop on the
So
floor.
you feel the music just kind of like flow through you and relax you, and little Billy's singing.
Oh,
Just
is that what
he
that
might
feels like?
he might even just kind of hop over and land on your shoulder for a second, and then you feel like instantly better.
So I'll just blast.
And then he'll like tweet, tweet, and then he'll come back and land on my shoulder. Oh yes,
like it.
good Billy.
Dominic, that was quite entertaining. I see you're a bit harmed. And then I immediately
Literally
see like,
never.
you unharmed, and I'm like, oh, okay, fancy.
I have dancing lights going around the campsite, so kind of ignoring the shenanigans. of
We're not
all-
done.
I won. I just want to. Can we? Is that 1 point, Jethro?
Sure.
And like, I open my book
Sure.
and just.
All right.
Which
So
I'm not above it.
you all go
That rolls out.
eat 2 rations apiece. Get a long rest. And is anyone watching for the
we
night?
should probably do watches, right? Oh, this is all yours.
No watching tonight. We'll
No
wait for the
watching?
morning.
No
Wow,
watches?
Oh,
We lost our elf.
whiskey.
Yeah, we don't have our 4-hour elf anymore.
We just
That
assume
was
Renee's still doing that.
The
even if
only
she's not
thing
here.
Arena was good for was staying awake when we didn't want to.
I know.
All right. So no watches.
We're right outside this place. We
Ask
should
one more
probably
time and we'll have to change our mind.
Yeah, honestly.
You know what? Let's risk it.
Wow.
No
I'm
watching.
gonna get attacked by a cloud giant in the
No watches.
tonight.
Okay.
Risk it for the.
No, that's for you, Hannah.
For me, this way up.
It's an easy mistake to make.
All right.
In the
So
morning, what happens?
I get to.
You can't respond. It's not sending this message.
she can respond.
Message. You
Message,
can't
you
You
respond.
respond to this message.
You can respond to
We'll
message.
write it down.
What happens in the morning when we wake up?
Nothing happens.
So you guys go to sleep in your 8-person tent. Eat your rations and food.
With 2 people to spare.
You all go to level 6.
Yeah! Level 6!
Thanks for watching that, viewers. If you like this episode, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. And ring that notification bell so you get notified every time we post new content. If you want to know more about this series, the campaign is on this box right here. And you can follow our latest interview, which describes each character's backstory and their background information over here.